giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. And twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't really miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes, and I want you right back, right back. You say that I'm hypnotic, and that I caught you like that. It's like every time I walk into the room, you know you want what I have, I have. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back. Moving in, moving on. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't
Well, alrighty then. Welcome. Put a 10-10 in the chat. Let me know you're here. I'm Scully Pop, your host, the author that reads to you. I read my novels. I've written a few other works in the public domain and submissions from people like you. Welcome, RPI. Hey, Janica. Here's Rhino. I see you. Welcome. The Bud Files. Tonight we're going to be reading episode 9 of season 2, Emerald Wonderland, where Alice in Wonderland meets the Wizard of Oz head on and every other fairy tale character in between. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. USA live stream. Tingle. Hey, sunshine. How you doing, darling? Rumsky's in the house. Everybody say hey to Rumsky. And of course, we've got the wonderful Izzy Scud back there running overlays and also going to be guest speaking tonight. Great to see everybody. Come on in, find you a chair, pull up, share it out if you can. Leave your coat at the concierge. It'll be there waiting for you after the show. Yeah. RPI, paranormal. Diamond painting with light. Diamond tingles. You ready, Diamond? You ready, Janica? Yeah, Rumsky, ska. They're coming in. Share it out. I say, I'm ready for my tea. Yes, I'm ready. Don't forget to hit the like. Check your membership status. See if you got a milestone. Thumbs up, Rhino. Thumbs up.
Good Sunday, everybody.
Hola, Izzy Scud. How you doing?
Me? I'm doing okay.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
She got a lot of lines tonight.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, USA live stream. Shared it live.
Thank you, USA. Go USA. All right, my
There we go. There's a milestone for you.
Member for
Izzy, I think you got your
50
2
months.
years coming up here soon. Wow.
Well, I just got to 23 months yesterday.
Check them out.
Hey, Diamond,
Yeah.
Janica, and Rumska, and my OG. So y'all need to put the kids to bed.
Put 'em to bed. Izzy's got all her lines highlighted. She's ready to go.
And underlined. Highlighted and underlined. Hey, life's a month.
We got a pretty
Life's a
good
hobby.
show planned for you tonight. Welcome in. Life's a hobby. Another wonderful creator there. You enjoy outdoor
Subscribe.
nature videos and things of that sort. Yes,
know,
I'll be good.
Janica, why do you think this ought to be good? She's going to laugh at me. I just know it. I get to do the female voices, so Scully don't.
Right, that's tough on me.
We have to put a gag over his mouth. The overlays, yeah, that's the old ones. That's the other overlays up at the top, which we'll be playing soon. Hey,
We got
Blood.
about 3 minutes before we start. Hey, Blood Dragoon, welcome.
See before you
One of
go.
our long-standing moderators, Blood Dragoon. And the sunshine and Rumsky watching everything tonight while Izzy reads. Thank
Okay,
you.
Danica.
Yeah, anyone to know of a good live streaming service?
RPI, a lot of people are going to OBS because it's free and you get a lot of what do you call it, perks with it. If you have the setup to do it with, which I've got to, I need a screwdriver. What's that sound?
Are you changing over?
Yes, I am. Quit picking at me. Tell me how to do my job. Are you asleep? That dang screw. I know it, Janica. I'm either going to use a screwdriver or a hammer. Guarantee you. I'm not good with this. No patience.
So yeah, and the next show will be the finale of season 2, Emerald Wonderland.
And I think,
And
thank
we'll
you.
start from
Thank you,
the
OG, for
idea
the screwdriver.
season 3.
Is it a Phillips head? Got to make sure. She just gave me a screwdriver.
So, guess we're about ready.
Ready whenever you are. Oh, there it went again.
What's that?
We lost our. Here, let me see if I can do it. There we are.
Lost your what? The
We lost
overlay?
our emojis, avatars. I put it up there.
Oh.
Remember the problem we was having before?
Oh,
I fixed
okay.
it. I doed it.
Everything sounding good, y'all? Test.
Can y'all hear the overlay?
I'm going to run the new overlay through part 1 and 2 until we take a break. And this is the newest one that Izzy made specifically for this episode. Okay, good. Let's see here. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends and fellow adventurers, welcome to a most extraordinary evening in the realm of Emerald Wonderland. Scully Pop invites you into episode 9 of season 2, where the very foundations of language come alive and grammar itself dances through the air. Imagine, if you will, a world where every word has power, where sentences shimmer like starlight, paragraphs pulse with possibility. Our beloved heroes, Dorothy, Alice, and Wendy, find themselves in the mysterious domain of Queen Vocalia, where the balance between active and passive voice holds the key to survival itself. Picture the voice keeper, remarkable being who exists in two states simultaneously, shifting between crystal clarity and misty uncertainty. Envision the hooded croaker, trapped between transformations, and the truth princess, whose very existence challenges the rules of grammar. They'll encounter living books, walking words, and grammar guards who enforce the laws of passive voice with zealous determination. Drawing inspiration from the most magical theatrical productions like The Woodsman and Queen of Hearts. This episode transforms abstract concepts into vibrant, living characters. As you listen to tonight's tale, let your imagination soar through the pinnacle of pure passivity and dance through the chamber of reversed action and discover that sometimes the most powerful magic lies not in following the rules, but in finding the perfect balance between them. So settle in, dear friends, as Scully Pop and Izzy guide us through this grammatical wonderland, where every word matters, every voice counts, and the power of storytelling itself hangs in the balance. For in Emerald Wonderland, even the simplest sentence can hold the most extraordinary magic. And let the story begin. Part 1. The yellow brick road stretched before our heroes, its golden surface now seeming to whisper with each step they took. The morning mist curled around their feet, forming letters and words that danced briefly before dissolving. Sometimes their footsteps rang out with crystal clarity. Dorothy walked past. Other times, the bricks murmured in mysterious, passive tones. The sacred path was traversed by determined feet. Dorothy paused to listen.
Do you hear that? The road itself sounds different here.
Alice kneeling to examine the whispering bricks.
Like it's speaking in two voices at once, one direct and clear, the other more roundabout.
Wendy,
And look how the mist moves. It's as if trying to write something.
the Cheshire wizard, materialized, his grin fragmenting into 1,000 floating quotation marks before reforming. Ah, we've entered the realm where grammar itself comes alive. How delightfully linguistic. As if in response, the mist thickened and began to coalesce. The figure emerged, the voice keeper, a remarkable being who seemed to exist in two states simultaneously. Their form shifted constantly between sharp clarity and misty uncertainty. Part echo nymph, part white rabbit, with eyes that sparkled like well-placed periods. Voice keeper's tone alternating between active and passive with each breath.
I welcome you to the Valley of Voices. A most gracious welcome is intended to you by me.
We see the lion hatters, and his hat's transforming rapidly between an active exclamation point and a passive question mark. I say, most peculiar way of speaking, wouldn't you agree?
The realm, Queen Lucalia, lies ahead. Ahead, the sacred realm is ruled by Queen Lucalia, most particular of sovereigns. Sorry.
Dorothy.
Your words, they keep changing shape, just like you do.
The voice keeper nodded. Their form becoming momentarily solid before softening again like fog. They gestured to a nearby cluster of flowers.
Observe the difference. First, in active voice, the flowers bloom in sunlight.
The flowers stood tall and proud, their petals opening with decisive movements. Voice keeper shifting to passive.
Now witness, sunlight is received by the blooming flowers.
The same flowers seemed to transform gracefully, bending as if receiving the light, their movements more subtle and indirect. And then Alice.
They actually change depending on how you describe them.
And the voice keeper.
Everything in this valley exists in dual states, the doer and the done to, the actor and the acted upon. Queen Vocalia believes passive voice brings sophistication and elegance. Under her rule, all subjects must be acted upon, never acting.
The voice keeper's expression darkened like storm clouds gathering.
Those who dare to speak too actively, harsh punishments are delivered by the Queen's grammar guards.
As if summoned by these words, dark shapes move through the distant mist. Figures in armor made of compressed passive sentences. Their weapons crafted from indirect phrasing and roundabout expressions. We see Wendy watching the guards with concern.
But surely both ways of speaking have their place.
And the voice keeper.
Wisdom is spoken by the young storyteller. You understand already what the Queen refuses to see.
The road ahead began to transform, its bricks rearranging themselves into new patterns. Words rose from the surface like steam, each sentence twisting between active and passive. Path leads to the castle, morphs into the castle is approached by the path. Sunlight warms the stones. Becomes the stones are warmed by sunlight. Mist shrouds the way, shifts to the way is shrouded by mist. Dorothy stepped forward, determination.
Then we'll just have to show her the power of balance. Every voice deserves to be heard, actively and passively.
The voice keepers smiled, their forms shifting like moonlight on water.
Then let me guide you through this grammatical gauntlet. Or perhaps it should be said, let guidance be offered by me through the challenges that await.
The line hatter's hat transformed into a towering stack of grammar books that threatened to topple.
Rather reminds me of my school days. Though I don't recall grammar being quite so alive.
Through the mist ahead, a magnificent structure began to take shape. Queen Vocalia's passive palace, where every action had to be received and never taken. Its towers spiraled upward like complicated sentence structure, and its walls shimmered with engraved passive phrases that rearranged themselves endlessly. The voice keeper gestured for them to follow, their form weaving between active clarity and passive mystery.
Time grows short. Little time remains to be wasted by us.
Dorothy squared her shoulders, ready to face whatever grammatical challenges lay ahead. Her companions fell into step behind her, their footsteps leaving trails of words that shifted between active and passive voice, marking their path through this curious realm where grammar itself came alive. And the very structure of language could be their greatest ally or their most challenging adversary. The adventure into the realm of voice and volition had begun, or perhaps it would be more accurate to say, by our heroes. A grand grammatical adventure was undertaken. Ahead, Queen Vocalia's palace awaited, its passive presence a challenge to every active spirit who dared to walk their own path. Part 1. Part 2. Our heroes followed the voice keeper into a peculiar clearing where a small cottage stood, its chimney curling with smoke that formed passive sentences in the air. Warmth was provided by the hearth. Shelter was given by these walls. Even the garden looked strangely inactive. Flowers that were grown rather than actively blooming. Dorothy noticed movement by the cottage door.
Look there.
In the doorway stood a most peculiar sight. A figure that appeared to be a fusion of the Frog Prince and the Little Red Riding Hood. The creature wore a crimson cloak that shimmered like pond water, and their amphibian features were caught eternally between transformation states. A basket of passive pronouns hung from one web hand, while a golden crown sat askew on their half-transformed head. And we hear the voice keeper.
The hooded croaker, once the most active of tale-tellers, until a passive voice was forced upon them by the Queen's decree.
A plaintive croak emerged from the frozen figure. Greetings are extended by me to you. The proper introductions cannot be made by one who is bound by passive restraints.
A poor hooded croaker. They were caught between transformations when Queen Vocalia's passive curse was laid upon them.
Alice approached carefully.
Can they hear us?
A ribbit-like whisper emerged from the frozen figure.
Words are heard by me, but movement is denied to one who is bound by passive voice.
Wendy,
How fascinating. They can only speak in passive voices.
Linehatter's hat transformed into a magnifying glass to examine the hybrid.
I say, quite the predicament to be found in. I mean, by which one is found, oh dear, it's catching.
The voice keeper circled the hooded croaker thoughtfully.
Freedom can be granted only through perfect balance. Speak to them first in their own passive voice, then help them remember how to be active.
Dorothy stepped forward, choosing her words carefully.
Great wisdom is possessed by you. You possess great wisdom.
The hooded croaker's webbed fingers twitched. Alice caught on.
Magic is held by your transformation. Your transformation holds magic.
More movement. Their crimson cloak began to ripple like pond water. Wendy joined in.
Stories are carried with your basket. Your basket carries wonderful tales.
With each active declaration, more motion returned to the frozen figure. Their cloak began to flow like living water, their amphibian features shifting between forms. The hooded croaker voices getting stronger.
Movement is felt by me. I've felt a movement. Stories are remembered by me. I remember stories.
Suddenly the cottage darkened. Queen Vocalia's voice echoed through the trees.
What is this? Active voice is forbidden by my decree.
The air grew thick with passive sentences trying to freeze our heroes like the hooded croaker. But Dorothy stood firm, alternating her speech.
Your power is respected by us. We respect language itself. Growth is achieved through balance. Balance strengthens us all.
The hooded croaker broke free with a tremendous leap, their cloaks swirling like a whirlpool of crimson and gold, their form dancing between frog and storyteller.
I leap again. Leaping is done by me. Both voices ring true.
Queen Vocalia's presence withdrew, but her final words lingered.
A challenge is set by your actions. The tower of transforming tells shall be faced by you all. Victory must be achieved through passive voice alone, or eternal stillness shall be granted to your stories.
The voice keeper looked concerned.
The Queen's first test approaches. The tower of transforming tells forces all who enter to speak in purely passive voices. One active sentence, and the tower's traps are sprung.
The newly freed hooded croaker gave a graceful bow, somewhere between amphibian and storyteller. Assistance shall be offered by me. I will help you.
Both voices make me whole, and together we shall show the Queen that true strength lies in balance.
Dorothy looked at their new companion with determination.
Then let's face this tower together, actively, passively, and every voice between.
The group set off toward the looming tower of transforming tales. Their newest members, crimson cloaks swirling like a banner of defiance against Queen Vocalia's rigid rules. The first test awaited, and with it, chance to prove that every voice deserved its place in the telling of tales. Part 2. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a break here for a few minutes. Say hello to everybody. little bit hard to look at the chat while we're reading. Welcome in, Rocket Blast. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, Chief. What's up, buddy? Is that somebody dropped a membership, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, Popcorn. What's up, bro? Life
see,
with
we got
Ron. Thank you, sir.
Rumsky, 15
Hey,
months.
Shane, Paralife TV.
And Thais got that gifted membership.
Well, very nice.
Visa.
Heck yeah. Rumsky. Hey, Adventures Unseen. Welcome to the show. We're reading episode 9, season 2 of Emerald Wonderland. Guest speaker Izzy.
Be right back.
Be
Okay.
right back. Sure. Everybody take your break if you need it. Grab or whatever. How you doing, Rocket Blast? Yeah, cool picture show. Not too many people here tonight. Like 25, 30 people in here last week. Sunshine. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, man, I'm feeling like awesome. Hey, Scott. What's up, bud? Probably because of the holidays. Yeah. My main goal is to get the prototype of this production established so we can do theater work and start bringing people up to read. Like somebody to take one of these episodes on and produce a play out of it. Let's take that.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, I'm gonna take this off of loop.
Yeah.
Let that start running through.
It's the plan. Your avatar didn't pop. The yellow brick road.
I was just saying, there's not near as many people here tonight as there was last week.
Yeah.
But it is the holidays.
Say what? Janica, your avatar didn't pop. The yellow brick road pic. Maybe it didn't grab the.
Oh, the thumbnail? Yeah, maybe so.
Thank you, OG.
I'll
Hey, Rocket.
probably change that. No, I thought it would pop in a different way, honestly, but I guess not.
Yeah, OG said it right. The ones that are here are the ones who matter. Yeah, I didn't make that thumbnail.
Like I said, I'm just worried. I just want to get this, like, thing built and the prototype for the whole project, Sorry, I was looking at something there. I say we need some tea.
Am I doing all right, guys?
You're doing
Oh.
great tonight.
They call me baby cakes.
You
I
ain't hardly
have to.
messed up at all.
I have to tell you the story behind baby cakes, but not right now. Come to my channel sometime and I'll tell you about it.
Baby cakes. Come on over. I'll tell you about baby cakes. Oh my God.
Yeah, Scott says you're doing great.
Thank you, Scott. Well, he's thumbs up probably to you. Thank you, OG.
Sometimes she
Thank you,
messes
Janica.
up, but not tonight. She's doing
So
good.
do you. I'm reading the
I don't
script,
ever
dude.
mess up.
I'm reading it. I see how you're messing up. Don't even go there. Jeez.
I never stutter
Thank
once.
you, Rhino. Oh, well, yeah, okay. I didn't write the script. If I would have wrote it, I
Tighten
wouldn't have
up.
stuttered either. You tighten up.
Tell her she needs to tighten up.
You tighten up.
It's where you get over torqued.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Scott. Made this freaking cookies today. The kids, they're probably molded by now. By the time kids get them.
So don't mess up. She's like, man, I'm gonna knock you in the head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Janica.
You know what? I was going to take a toke, but I thought better of it.
Yeah, you better tighten up.
Oh my God. It's the screw's too tight as it is. Okay. I can't get the screw out. Rumsky, you're doing awesome. Amazing. And OG. Chiefs. Probably better not eat them. I'll smack the shiz out of him. Do it.
The best queen voice now.
I already did a
A
queen's
little more
voice.
oomph into it.
Oh my God. Now I get direction. Okay, let's go for it. Listen, I just don't want to bust people's eardrums. You know I can yell. Everybody knows I can yell.
I mean, you hear
Go
how
ahead.
I do it? Come on now.
You hear I don't talk like a southern down south guy and talk slow. I'm up north and I talk a little bit fast.
It's so easy to get riled up. Listen to that.
That wasn't riled up, that was speech. It was voices.
Hey,
All these
Jenny.
voices.
There's Jenny. You late.
Jenny's.
Jenny's late.
Bad Jenny. Somebody's put Jenny in the corner, please. Set her over there by herself.
What's wrong with Scully? He's being so mean tonight.
Yeah, why are you being so mean to me?
Come on, Jenny, get in here.
She's not dealing with you right now. She said it's all about Izzy, okay? Okay.
Quit messing around.
You're the one messing around, dude.
So
and if you want to run that other overlay just the other overlays with this, you might need to do it so I don't have to keep going back and forth switching these pictures out.
Oh, they're going right now.
I know they're going because I'm doing them.
Oh, the overlay.
Yeah, but I'm saying full screen. Because right now all you got is slideshow. Never mind.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Of course.
Oh. Y'all ready? You ready, Jenny? Part 3. The group approached the towering. Check. Ready, Scully? Part 3. The group approached the tower of transforming tales, its spiraling heights disappearing into clouds of shifting grammar. At its base, they discovered a curious sight. a figure that appeared to be a fusion of Snow White and Pinocchio. Her skin was partly wooden, partly fair as snow, and the blue fairy's light pulsed where her heart should be. She stood frozen in mid-curtsy, a half-told truth suspended on her lips. Voice keeper.
The truth princess is seen before us. By the queen's decree, every truth she speaks must be told in passive voice.
The truth princess's wooden joints creaked as she tried to move.
A tale of warning must be told by me. Great danger is held within this tower.
Dorothy approached the hybrid princess.
Another victim of the queen's passive obsession.
The hooded croaker studied their fellow transformed being with understanding. Recognition of your plight is felt by me. Freedom from passive voice was only recently granted to this one. Lionhatter's hat transformed into a collection of cricket chirps and apple stems.
I say, quite the gathering of tales we're collecting.
The truth princess struggled to continue, her wooden fingers pointing upward.
The tower's test is explained by me thus. 3 challenges must be faced. By each challenge, passive voice must be used. If active voice is spoken, a permanent transformation will be suffered by the speaker.
And we hear the voice keeper.
She speaks the truth, though it is constrained. The Queen's Tower contains 3 trials: the Hall of Passive Perils, the Chamber of Reversed Action, and finally, the Pinnacle of Pure Passivity.
The group watched as the tower's entrance morphed into an ornate doorway, words carved above it reading, "Let it be known that entrance may be granted only to those by whom passive voice is perfectly spoken." Dorothy turned to the truth princess.
Will you join me? Thus, perhaps together we can break these constraints.
The truth princess's blue heart light flickered hopefully.
Assistance would gladly be offered by me if movement could be achieved by these wooden limbs.
Working together as they had with the hooded croaker, our heroes began speaking to the truth princess in alternating voices. Dorothy.
Great wisdom is possessed by you. You possess the gift of truth.
And Alice.
Both wood and flesh are united in you. You unite the best of both worlds.
And Wendy.
Truth is served by your every word. Your words serve truth itself.
The hooded croaker joined in, their own recently gained freedom lending power to their words. With each statement, the truth princess's wooden parts began to soften, her frozen pose beginning to thaw. You hear truth princess.
Movement is felt by me. I feel truth is known by me. I know truth.
Finally, she broke free with a graceful twirl, wood and flesh blending seamlessly, her blue heart light pulsing with renewed vigor. Queen Vocalia's voice boomed from the tower.
The time for games is finished. I know truth.
Tower's entrance swung open, revealing the first challenge, the Hall of Passive Perils. Inside, objects moved of their own accord, each action described in floating passive text. The floor is shifted by unseen forces. Air is stirred by phantom winds. Shadows are cast by invisible lights. We hear the voice keeper.
Remember, every action you take, every word you speak, must be in passive voice, one active statement.
And the truth princess completed the warning.
And a fate worse than wooden transformation will be suffered by the speaker.
Dorothy looked at their expanded group, the voice keeper, the hooded croaker, and now the truth princess, each bringing their own understanding of voice and transformation. You hear
Then let it-
Dorothy.
Then let it be said that we are ready. By us, the challenge will be faced together.
They stepped into the hall of passive perils, their first test beginning. Above them, Queen Vocalia's laughter echoed.
Whoops. Yep, sorry. Huh? Where is that? I'm sorry.
They stepped into the check. They stepped into the hall of passive perils, their voice first test beginning. Above them, Queen Vocalia's laughter echoed.
I scrolled up and I lost it. I'm sorry. Yeah, you told us you didn't make it quite together.
Hey, Tiny T. Who else I saw come in there? Jenny. Hey, Pat's fan. What's up, buddy? Oh, thank you, sir.
Give me a cue again. I'm sorry.
They stepped into the hall of passive perils, their first test beginning. Above them, Queen Vocalia's laughter echoed.
I'm sorry. I really don't see it. What's the next line I have, please?
Let it be seen if proper passive voice can be maintained by such active little heroes. Do you not have that?
Who speaks? Oh, God.
It's like 4 or 5 lines above where part 4 starts.
Okay. I'm sorry. So does Dorothy speak next? Damn it. Okay, I see it. Remember, every action you take, every word. No, that was.
That's not it either.
Okay, next one down. Then let it be said that we are ready. By us, this
No,
challenge
that's
will
not
be.
it
No.
either.
Damn it. I mean, I'm sorry. Darn it.
When Dorothy says, then let it said be ready.
Okay, I
then
see that.
Then I see they stepped into the hall of passive perils, their
Oh,
first test
okay.
beginning.
I'm sorry.
Above them, Queen Vocalia's laughter echoed. You don't see that? Then
I do see it now.
what did you not see?
I had it underlined. I'm sorry. And it wasn't my line.
Yeah, that's the Queen speaking right there.
Yeah, I know, but I had the
That's no
top
big deal.
line.
We'll just go on. We're ready for no, we got one more. Let's see, one more section before we take a break.
I'm sorry. That was my big laugh too.
Hey, wild man, working hard back here, buddy. Trying to do it.
Do you want me to do it or not?
No, we got it. It's fine.
I'm so
We'll
sorry.
go to part 4.
That's what happens when your scroll's set on what 10 ahead.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Let me apologize to you guys. I'm sorry.
Deep within her syntactic sanctum, Queen Vocalia traced one perfectly parsed finger across her crystal ball, which she called the grammar globe. Her form was elegance personified, a crown of forbidden active verbs that had been forced into passive submission, a gown that shimmered with indirect action, and eyes that could spot an active sentence from 1,000 paces. The globe swirled with scenes from her domain. First, it showed Dorothy, whose every active step sent ripples of grammatical disruption through the passive landscape.
That's yours.
By this farm girl, the queen muttered.
Yeah. Okay, I'm so by the by the farm girl, too much direct action is taken. Such aggressive verb usage must be corrected.
You know what I think happened, Izzy? I think I switched to a novel form somehow in this section, and it's
Yeah.
thrown me off.
Yeah, because it's looks like you're supposed to be reading it when
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
supposed to
sorry.
be.
I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyway, we'll work through it. So the scene shifted to Alice, whose curiosity sparked dangerous questions.
Always
Yeah.
asking who does what instead of accepting that things are simply done by her. The natural passive order is disturbed.
Then Wendy appeared, telling stories that dared to use active voice. The queen's fingers clenched around her scepter syntax.
What the
Yeah, that's my fault. I'm just gonna have to fix that later. That's your line.
Okay.
The queen's fingers clenched around her scepter of syntax. You not see it? I'm pretty sure you got the same thing I got.
I do, but
The scene
okay.
shifted to Alice, whose curiosity sparked
Curiosity.
dangerous questions. Now, you
Always.
did that part. That was Queen
Yeah,
Vocalia.
exactly. Yeah.
See, but she's still talking in the next paragraph.
And I said,
The queen's
Queen Book.
fingers clenched around her scepter of syntax, and then she says stories were meant to be told, etc.
No. Passive parser is above that is passive parser, and then her most trusted advisor, the passive parser. And then I read the passive parser.
I don't know what happened.
By her, the natural passive
that.
order is disturbed. Then her most trusted advisor, the passive parser, emerged from shadows that were cast by darkness itself. Its form was a jumble of indirect phrases given a physical shape.
Okay, I see that. That's yeah, okay. All right, go ahead and do that then.
By your humble servant, a suggestion is offered. Perhaps by us, more direct action should be taken against them.
Queen Vocalia's laughs and active verbs scurrying for cover.
By you, the irony of that statement is not appreciated. Direct action? How uncouth.
She waved her hand, and the globe revealed the tower of transforming tales.
Let it be observed how my challenges are handled by these active voice lovers. By the first test, their spirits have not been broken, but by the second.
The globe zoomed in on the chamber of reversed action, where reality itself rejected direct statement. The queen smiled, a smile by which much suffering would soon be caused. The queen says,
By me, their progress has been noted. Their small victories have been observed. Their growing confidence has been witnessed. And by all this, my trap has been perfectly baited.
the queen rose, her form billowing with passive energy, her gown trailing indirect clauses like shadows.
Let it be seen by all whose champions of active voice fare when true passive power is unleashed. By them, my first challenge was survived, but by me, horrors beyond imagination have been prepared.
She touched the globe one final time, watching Dorothy lead her companions toward the second test. Queen's perfect posture, her controlled movements, her very essence spoke of power that had been earned, authority that had been granted, and the determination by which worlds could be unmade.
By them, rebellion is attempted. By me, order shall be restored. And by the power of pure passive voice, all their active adventures shall be concluded.
In the grammar globe, our heroes approached the chamber of reversed action, unaware that by the queen, their every move was watched, their every word was weighed, and their ultimate fate was already being decided. In perfectly parsed passive voice, of course. Part 4. All right.
I'm
I
so
can't
sorry.
imagine if would have to have read all those lines. Good Lord. Hey, big
Hey,
family.
Native and family.
Welcome. Also like to welcome in Big Pat's fan. Thank you, sir. You enjoying this, everybody? Wild man. Tink, tink, tink. Chiefs mix bag. Skuh. Janica. Tin. Yeah, Tin. A quick break for everybody. Yeah, I got to go back and reformat that scene a little bit. I didn't even realize that, y'all. Crazy.
When I was outlining.
You're used to a certain like flow how it goes, and the formatting changed, and I didn't notice it.
See,
I think that's
and I'd like
I'm not
to
sure what I did.
a disclaimer that we do not practice this beforehand.
No.
None of this. And so I didn't know quite what he was expecting. So
Right.
I tried to ask. I tried to get some me time for this, but oh, never mind.
No, it's going fine. The story makes sense. It's just
I'm
the writing got
messed
screwed
up.
up a little bit. I mean, it could definitely use some polishing. In other words, I mean, when we go ahead and publish, I got to get all that cleaned up, and then if we do production, I got to get the screenplay format like sparkling, so there's no doubt who speaks when, and so on.
Yeah.
And of course, doing, I don't know, a couple episodes People will have to play multiple parts.
Most definitely. There's a
I
lot.
mean, you won't
lot
have
in
that
here.
many lines otherwise.
Yeah.
And at times you might not.
Thank you, Rumsky and Jenica.
You're not
Practice
messing up.
beforehand, sillies.
Don't be worried about messing up. I kind of want that to happen so we can make sure everything's perfect later. There's Froggy.
Froggies.
Hey, Froggy.
Frog. The frog you're in our episode. The hooded croaker.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I put her in there.
The show tonight.
Oh, she's in the show.
So yeah, that was part 3 and 4. Oh, you sick? That sucks. I hope you feel better. Maybe after this, you can feel a little bit better.
Her kid got her sick.
Mm.
And then when she don't send them to school, they give her truancy. But when she sends them to school sick, they send her back home.
Shit. I wonder if Life is Ron is still out there. Thank you, sir. Look at that little
Caterpillar.
Yeah. Crazy. Well, y'all give Izzy a big hand for all these wonderful visual effects. She's going way beyond what I would do.
No doubt.
I like making the pictures and then I send them to her and she animates them. So I'm sitting back in my chair for a second. That's why I sound like I'm in the hall.
You don't. Thank you, Rumsky. Thank you, Frogs.
Y'all like Izzy's queen voice tonight?
Hey, Janik, thank y'all.
She sound mean?
Hey, Twin Brooks.
Twin Brooks, welcome to the show. We're reading episode 9 of Emerald Wonderland. About to start part 5 here in a minute. Yeah. That's a little bit longer episode, I think.
Yeah.
I really made some of those scenes are long. Definitely. And, next year we'll start doing auditions for theater show on this. I think I'll be ready by then.
So next week is Christmas. Do we want to wait until after, like, just start the 10th season? No, we got 10 to do first. Never mind.
We'll probably do next week.
Yeah, but you've had all your... Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
I might run some of my Christmas productions. I don't know.
I don't fancy myself the queen.
Have y'all ever heard Truman Capote's A Christmas Memory? That's a really
well, yeah, I did on yours.
Narration that I read a few years ago. Probably replay that. All right, part 5.
We still have to do Pulp Fiction too.
Yeah, it's true. We're gonna read Pulp Fiction together.
Native Thor stays in the bedroom with the girls. I don't see him unless I have cheese, which I don't have cheese.
He likes cheese.
God, yeah. Shredded
Lord.
cheese. He's like a monster. That's what he does.
Bathroom all over the place.
Nope. Amazingly, that's just for lactose intolerant cats. He's not.
Part 5. You ready?
Ready.
The chamber of reversed action loomed before our heroes. Vast geometric space where reality itself seemed to fold inward. Mirror-like walls reflected every action in this passive form. When Dorothy stepped forward, 1,000 reflections showed forward motion was taken by the girl in patchwork dress. We hear the voice keeper.
The chamber's nature must be understood by you all. Every action not properly phrased in passive voice will be reversed against its doer.
The Truth Princess's blue heart light pulsed with warning.
A demonstration shall be given by me.
She picked up a small stone and spoke actively.
I throw the stone.
Immediately, the stone reversed course, flying back at her with twice the force. The Truth Princess barely managed to duck.
Thus, the chamber's power is shown by this example.
The hooded croaker watched their reflection ripple across the mirror walls. A question is raised by your humble friend. How can progress be made when the movement itself must be described before it is attempted? Dorothy studied the chamber's architecture. Every surface seemed designed to catch and reverse unwary actions. Even the air felt resistant to direct movement. Linehatter's hat transformed into a weather vane, spinning wildly.
Most peculiar. By my hat, all directions are confused.
We hear Alice.
Perhaps the solution is offered by the chamber itself. By the reflections, our own path is shown.
The group watched as their 1,000 reflections moved independently, each showing a different potential path through the chamber. Empty.
Understanding is granted by Alice's observation. By the chamber, our successful path has already been written.
They began to move carefully, each action precisely phrased. Forward motion is attempted by the group. Careful steps are taken by uncertain feet. Balance is maintained by coordinated effort. But halfway through the chamber, the floor began to shift. Hear the voice keeper.
Warning must be given. By the chamber, a new challenge is presented.
The geometric patterns on the floor rearranged themselves into a complex maze where each wrong step would trigger an active voice reaction. Their reflections showed the consequences of failure, being flung about like leaves in a windstorm. We hear Dorothy.
By us all, perfect coordination must be achieved. The patterns must be followed exactly as they are shown by the reflections.
They linked hands, forming a chain of passive voice movement. The princess read the patterns.
By these markings, safe passage is indicated.
Hooded croaker translated motion. By our feet, the correct path is followed. The voice keeper maintained their passive integrity.
By our voices, proper form is kept.
The chamber fought them at every step. Active phrases tried to force their way out. I see the path became the path is seen by me. We must hurry, transform to haste is required of us. Let's jump there. Shifted to the leap must be undertaken by our group. Near the end of the chamber, Queen Vocalia's voice echoed around them.
By me, your progress is observed. But by you all, the final challenge cannot be survived.
The geometric patterns spun faster. The reflections multiplied. The very air crackled with grammatical energy. One wrong move, one active phrase, and all would be lost. Dorothy gathered her companions close.
By us together, this challenge shall be overcome. Through the chamber's trials, our unity is strengthened. In passive voice, victory shall be achieved.
Step by careful step, phrase by precise phrase. They approached the chamber's exit. The Truth Princess's hard light illuminated their path. The hooded croaker's subtle web feet sent safe passages, and Voice Keeper's guidance kept their speech properly passive. Finally, they reached the far side. The chamber gave one last shudder of geometric fury before falling still. The Voice Keeper.
By you all, mastery of passive movement has been shown, but by the Queen, one final challenge has been prepared.
Above them loomed the last and most fearsome test, the pinnacle of pure passivity, where every law of grammar would be tested and every active impulse would be turned against them. Dorothy looked at her companions, their shared triumph giving them strength for the challenge ahead. By them all, the second test had been conquered. But by fate itself, their greatest challenge still awaited. Part 5. Part 6. The pinnacle of pure passivity spiraled above them like a twisted tower of a living grammar, unlike the previous chambers. This space pulsed with an eerie violet light, and floating in its center was a massive book, the Codex of Eternal Passivity. Your Voice Keeper.
By us all, the final challenge must be faced. In this chamber, absolute passive voice is required. Not a single act of thought can be allowed.
As they stepped into the chamber, words began to materialize around them. Every thought, every intention, every impulse made visible in glowing text. We hear the truth, Princess.
By the chamber, our very thoughts are transformed into text.
They watched as Dorothy's concern for her friends appeared.
Worry is felt for my companions.
Her curiosity manifested.
Wonder is experienced about this chamber.
Wendy's storytelling instinct emerged.
Tales are yearned to be told.
Suddenly, the Codex of Eternal Passivity burst open. Pages swirled around them like a purple tornado, each one containing a passive voice challenge that had to be properly answered. A page floated before Dorothy.
How is courage best displayed?
Another confronted Alice.
By whom is curiosity properly contained?
A third challenged Wendy.
In what way are stories correctly shared?
Linehatter's hat spun frantically as text appeared around it.
By this hat, what transformations can be achieved?
The hooded croaker noticed something alarming. Observation is made by your friend. The floor is being dissolved by our imperfect answers. True enough. Wherever an answer wasn't perfectly passive, the crystalline floor began to disappear from the Voice Keeper.
Warning must be issued. By the pinnacle, perfection is demanded. One active phrase, and by all of us, the fall will be experienced.
The Truth Princess's blue heart light revealed more text swirling above.
By perfect passive voice, ascension is granted. By active voice, destruction is assured.
Dorothy gathered her companions as the floor continued to dissolve around them.
By us all, understanding must be shared. Each challenge must be faced together.
They began to work in unison. When a page demanded how his fear conquered, they responded together. By courage, fear is transformed into strength. When another asked, by what curiosity is revealed, they answered, by wondering hearts, truth is discovered. The codex spun faster, pages fluttering like angry birds. By whom is story's power wielded? How is magic properly channeled? And when by wisdom is silence preferred? Each correct passive answer created a step of solid light leading upward. Each imperfect response caused more of the floor to vanish into the void below. Queen Vocalia's voice resonated through the chamber.
By your efforts, nothing shall be gained. By my power, active voice will be forever banished.
The challenge intensified. Now their very movements had to be narrated in perfect passive voice. Forward motion is attempted by cautious feet. Balance is maintained by coordinated effort. Progress is achieved by unified purpose. The truth princess's heart light pulse with sudden understanding.
By us all, a greater truth must be recognized. Not by passive voice alone can the story be told.
The hooded croaker caught on. Wisdom is spoken by our transformed friend. By balance alone can true expression be achieved.
Caution must be advised. By such thoughts, the queen's wrath will be invoked.
But Dorothy saw what her companions meant. The codex's pages weren't just demanding passive voice. They were asking for understanding of when passive voice was truly needed. And the final page floated before them. By whom is the truest tale told? Together, they faced this last challenge, knowing their answer would either seal their fate or lead them to victory. Above them, Queen Vocalia watched through her grammar globe, unaware that by her own test, a greater truth was about to be revealed. Part 6. Oh, you're doing great, Izzy.
No.
There's
Okay,
Mark. Mark Kropka, Pirate Radio. Welcome, welcome.
good to see you, Mark.
Yes, sir.
So
Vegas Paranormal's in the house. There's her emoji. How you doing tonight? We're getting it done. Check. Machine Head 69. Froggy tingles. Ribbit.
thank you, Rumsky, for your works. And you also, Sunshine and Chief. You guys are awesome.
Deal. It's the wild man. Get some water.
He went, did you hear that, Janica? He went,
Yeah.
thank you, Froggies.
Yeah, Izzy's got it covered on those female voices. What do y'all think?
I'm a female, that's why.
Oh, my voice would just be shot.
Yeah, did you hear that? Janica says, good job, Scully, because you went, I told her I don't hear anybody ever say until you started joining. She's like, ah.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you, Rhino.
Mm.
I practiced all by myself. I read everything.
Yeah, I was thinking about like what other kind of stuff I can do, and I might start like doing some documentaries or something.
Good one. You need to do it on the hurricane.
Yeah, I know that was like one of the first things I thought of.
Exactly. And you have something else we were talking about. It's kind of like the history of something down there you were talking about.
Uh,
Me either.
so many stories I start, and like I'm like I don't even remember writing it sometimes.
That's how I am with my videos. I mean,
Then
not
I'll
video.
start reading it, and I'm like it all comes back.
Yeah, Chief. Chief made a good point there. You should all listen to Chief. He said, if you've not clicked the like button yet, could you please do that for me? I appreciate you. Thank you.
The noun queen, I remember her.
I can't even watch the video because I'm looking at the script. Yeah, this is the whole shebang.
Yeah, it's gonna make a cool book for sure. It'd definitely be a good movie. Hell,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, if I can do this with my menial tools, I could imagine what a producer could do with this with an animation department, you know?
yeah, no doubt about that.
Look at the ink dripping the ink out of its mouth. Ugh. Not for the faint of heart.
We had a couple of overlays. I was like, that might scare the kids. So a few things.
But there are quite a
Yeah,
few that you do that are extremely scary, like the rabbit. That's yeah.
yeah, I know, right?
And I think the frog's voice should be more croakier than a female's voice because you got to sound like a female.
I don't know how good it is, but I saw a video today where Runway they were talking about like they not just can animate now, they can add voice to the animations.
Yeah, I have it.
So
I have Runway in
I
Canva.
don't know how wonky it might be, but
Yeah. Rumsky, you really going to town with that cash app there. Might I say redundant?
Bum, 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 bum. Come on
We only
now, we gonna need 30.
need 2 more to get up to 30. I need 30 likes on this. There you go. There's your rainbow. Yep,
Hey
I put it
Faye,
in there.
there's Faye.
Hey,
Faye,
Faye.
thank
Faye
you for
came to my
always
chat.
showing up. And thank you, OG Sunshine and Rumsky and Chief for moderating tonight.
Blood was in here and TWP Popcorn also. I saw him.
Rhino's still here.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. One more. One more, says Sunshine.
4:30. Well, I always wait until after the show before I do the like because I'm not sure if I like it or not.
That's right.
The hell you say?
Maybe they ought to have like a like button and a love button. I love it.
Well, here it is over here. Watch the hearts fly up here. See the love button?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Those are the impressions, and that's part of your algorithm.
Hit my love button over there.
Punch that button. Smack it. It's been a weedless night. I've not
Yeah, you
got
did good on the new overlays for the intros. Those are tight.
Thank you.
And that Ice and Fire is a new one, actually, but Emotional Mess was remade.
Yeah, that one's remade because I didn't like the way the transitions were.
Y'all ready to see what happens to Queen Vocalia? Mr. Nobody.
Mr. Nobody's in the house about daggone time you come in here.
Nobody.
Yay, 30.
Hit the like.
Mr. Nobody, I really could have used your voice changer tonight. Dude. Everybody's ready.
Machine Head. Okay, let me get back here. Part 7. Y'all ready?
Yup.
The final page of the codex hung before them, its question glowing with violet fire. By whom is the truest tale told? Queen Vocalia materialized in the chamber, her form shimmering with passive energy, her crown of forbidden active verbs crackling with power.
By me alone shall this question be answered. By passive voice alone is elegance achieved.
But Dorothy stepped forward, her patchwork dress glittering with both active and passive lights.
The truth tale is told by all voices together. Stories tell themselves and are told by others.
The chamber shuddered. And the codex's pages whirled in a frenzy.
Silence will be commanded. By my power, your active voice shall be forever stilled.
She raised her scepter of syntax, but the truth princess's blue heart light suddenly blazed.
Truth cannot be bound by a single voice. I speak and am spoken of. Both voices ring true.
The hooded croaker leaped forward, their cloaks swirling with dual voice power. We transform man or transform. The story flows both ways. Voice keeper.
Understanding dawns. By balance alone can be true expression be achieved. Can true expression be achieved? Yet achieve it its own expression it must.
Queen Vocalia's perfect passive facade began to crack.
No! Order must be obtained. By passive voice alone must reality be controlled.
But Dorothy understood now. She spoke, alternating between voices with perfect harmony.
We write our own stories. And by stories we are written, I choose my own path. And by the path I am chosen, we shape our own tales. And by our tales we are shaped.
The codex of the external passivity began to glow with new light, not just passive light. violet, but a rainbow of vocal possibility.
By you, everything is ruined.
And Alice,
No, everything is being balanced. We balanced and are balanced.
and Wendy,
Stories need all voices. They act and are acted upon.
the chamber filled with swirling text, active and passive voices dancing together in perfect harmony. The truth princess's heart light pulse with both forms. The hooded croaker's transformations flowed seamlessly between states. Queen Vocalia raised her scepter one last time, but her crown of forbidden active verbs began to resonate with Dorothy's words.
You've trapped yourself in passive voice. Your Majesty, let yourself be free to speak and be spoken of, to act and to be acted upon, to rule and be guided by wisdom.
The queen's scepter cracked, her passive only crown transformed, accepting active voice into its structure. Her gown of pure passive phrases began to shimmer with balanced grammar.
I understand. By me, a great error was made. I made a mistake. And from that mistake, wisdom is gained. And I gain wisdom.
Pinnacle of pure passivity transformed around them, becoming the tower of harmonic voice. The codex's pages settled, now showing active and passive voice working together in perfect balance. Hear the voice keeper.
The true power of the language is found in its flexibility. Sometimes we act, sometimes we act upon. The magic lies in knowing when to use each voice.
The truth princess and the hooded croaker stood tall. Their hybrid natures no longer a curse, but a blessing. Living symbols of the balance between active and passive, between doing and being done to. Queen Vocalia looked at her transform around with new eyes.
I declare, and it is declared by me, that all voices shall be welcomed in this land. The balance shall be maintained, and we shall maintain the balance.
Dorothy smiled at her companions, old and new, as the yellow brick road reformed beneath their feet, now shimmering with the full spectrum of vocal possibility. Here, Dorothy.
Every voice tells part of the story, and by every voice, the story is enriched.
Together, they stepped onto the road, ready for their next adventure. Behind them, the tower of harmonic voice stood as a testament to the power of balance, its light shining forth in active and passive voice, telling its tale in perfect grammatical harmony. Episode 9. Ladies and gentlemen, as the final words of episode 9 fade into the enchanted air, we bid farewell to another magnificent chapter in our journey through Emerald Wonderland. What a remarkable adventure we've witnessed, where Queen Vocalia's rigid rules of passive voice transformed into a celebration of balanced expression. Through our hero's courage and wisdom, we've discovered that true storytelling, like the most powerful magic, requires all voices to sing in harmony. Like the truth princess's glowing heart and the hooded croaker's transformative nature. This episode reminds us that sometimes the most powerful magic lies not in perfect adherence to rules, but in finding the courage to blend different ways of being into something new and wonderful. And so, dear friends, as the yellow brick road shimmers with the full spectrum of vocal possibility, we too carry forward the lesson that every voice deserves to be heard. Every story deserves to be told. Every grammatical rule exists to serve the greater magic of storytelling itself. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey. Until our next adventure in Emerald Wonderland, may your own stories flow freely, your voices ring true, and your hearts remain open to the endless possibilities that await. Good night and sweet dreams of grammar come alive. Da-da.
I already did the
Wrap.
ta-da.
It's wrap. Sunshine throwing flowers on the stage. Hey,
Yes, she
Nishi.
sure was.
Hey, darlings. Oh, thank you, Froggy. Member for 9 months. Wow. Thank you so much. Great job, Izzy.
Nah. I could have done better. Thought I had better script. No, thank you. I appreciate it.
The script was a little choppy in some places, but that's my fault.
And I wanted to another disclaimer here, please,
Why'd I hear something twice?
because I've muted it. Remove the overlay.
Okay.
Take it down. Those are the pictures, fine. It's okay. Okay. I want to do another disclaimer here, y'all.
How's that?
Everyone
Canadian
knows.
family life.
Everyone knows that Scully's name is spelled Scully. So when he says the word Sceptor, he's saying Skeptor, and it's supposed to be Sceptor.
What is it?
Scepter.
Scepter?
The C, the C is silent. Unless you're saying Scully, then it's Sully.
The Scepter de la Resistance.
That's not it. None of that's it.
I say, it's a scepter.
Hey, Ashes. Ashes Antics is in the house.
Welcome to the show.
Y'all rewind. There's also the playlist that I put up for watch hours.
Well, it's like being in another world watching these overlays.
You are in another world. Two Froggies, wonderfully done, Scully popping Izzy Ska. Member for 9 months in the library. That's my girl. You can borrow her when she comes here.
Yeah, I don't want to have to do the female voices anymore.
I'm here for you.
Might need some backups. You might not be able to do it one night.
Well, you know what? If that's what happens, then that's what happens. If I can't do it one night, it's because I'm not here. And that means I won't be doing the overlay either. If I'm not, otherwise I'd be here to do it. Do it.
The only other thing I can think about, doing from a theater standpoint is going back through all the episodes one day and adding a little more dialogue to give it more balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nothing worse than having to be in a production when you don't have a line for like 30 minutes or something,
Yes.
Or just one or two, and then you got to be quiet again for 20 minutes.
Especially when you're looking at these overlays and falling asleep because it's drifting you down.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Look who the cat dragged in. Kendra.
You missed it.
Nah, she's busy with her channel.
I know that. Like every creator is busy with their channel. I just said she missed it. Replay. That was your cue to say, go back and rewatch it. But no.
You're late.
Just we put people that are late in the corner,
We saw
usually
her. What's up, man?
in the back row. We saw it's in the house.
Canadian family life. How you doing?
I've been laying around not feeling well.
Channel's
Does this
doing
make you
real
feel
well.
better?
You late?
Get on. Get on.
You late? You late? You late? We're a date.
I'm late. I'm late for a very important date.
Wow, man. I'm sorry. We're sorry. You late. Who's late? All those violins. Lordy. Hey, pumpkin. You there, pumpkin?
Alright.
Pumpkin.
Melon head, what do you want?
Susanna, you late. I'm just picking.
Oh, thank you, OG. You might want to go
Who's
in your
late? Who's late?
go in your settings and put in the words SK, so the mods will have to quit okay in it. Make it one of those okay words. Phrases. Thank you, Rumsky. Defrog knows who's important.
35 thumbs up.
All right. 15 still in chat. That was me.
Here, I'll say what Izzy says.
I'll say what Scully 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 says.
Holy shit. I can't keep doing that.
I can't keep doing that. Blaster.
Got me doing that shit now. Let's see. Super wow. Those are the things you use to exercise your mouth before you.
Oh, they like when I do that. Look.
I know this.
Oh, no, this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh, here he goes.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you say it loud enough, you might become atrocious. Go for it, Scully.
Go for it, Scully.
Oh god, he doesn't do the other part.
Help me, OG.
God. I
OG,
say, he
help,
doesn't
help.
do the other part.
Oh.
Oh.
Sunshine says spell Mississippi, is he?
My crooked letter, crooked letter, crooked letter, crooked letter, humpback, humpback, I was in somebody's chat and they called me Miss Izzy. I said, well, that's pretty close to Mississippi. My name is Ms. Izzy Hippie. Ms. Izzy Hippie. Mississippi. Good evening, Susanna. Good evening.
Well, we getting ready to wrap it up, guys. Thanks, everybody.
Take it. All right, I'm gonna see y'all out with.
Play those new intros and outros again.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, man. But
Yeah,
you know, you
know,
go ahead.
you already.
Yeah,
You
and
already.
you're not.
You
And
see
you're
it?
not.
My people.
Watch this, y'all. How do you shut Scully up?
Hey, ST.
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes, and I want you right back, right back. You say that I'm hypnotic, and that I caught you like that. It's like every time I walk into the room, you know you want what I have, I have. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back. Moving in, moving on. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back, but you love me like
appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. Just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh,
Tingle brain.